So the next panelist we have is Farshad Noshadi, and then the interesting thing about his background and experience is his life is a kind of bridge, because he's playing both roles, both inside Iran and also outside. He's one of the Level 29 mentors in London, and at the same time, he's the VP of strategy at Salman Bank. Salman Bank is one of the largest banks in Iran, definitely the most advanced bank in the sense of technology, and Farshad had a significant role in making that happen. So, Farshad, please.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it, and it's a real privilege to be here. I just want to say that I'm probably very much like you guys. I was born in Iran, but as a child at the age of 8, I left Iran, and I was brought up for 45 years in the UK. And I was basically for 25 years, I was a global consultant for Reuters Financial Services, and I worked for Microsoft. And 10 years ago, I had this opportunity to try to take up some of my ideas and to try to maybe help Iran. My father always said, wherever you can, go and help Iran. And it was a privilege. So in these 10 years, every other month, I've been going back to Iran and very much working together with the Salman Bank and some startups and innovations that have been taking place. My talk is very much a passionate talk. It's about what I've been seeing in the last few years in Iran. It just does my head in. It's exploded, the technology. I'm moving forward. Let's just go forward here. This is forward. There we go. Okay. First thing I just noticed is the explosion of mobile phones. I was there just last week. As I say, I go so regularly. And I see nowadays even beggars with Android phones. In fact, there's one guy asked me for the 100 tomans or 200 tomans. I said, look, I'm not involved in this. I give to charity, to my own charity. And then he asked me, what's your favorite app? And you know, this guy is asking me what my Android favorite app is. I'm just amazed at the growth of this technology. And everywhere you go, there is everybody, just like on the metros, on the buses, walking around. I mean, one of the things is the commercials say, please don't use your smartphone while you're driving or smoking. You know, it's just amazing. The amount of technology is used everywhere. I do a lot of talks in the Gulf, in Dubai, and in some Arabic countries, and about innovation and technology in Iran that I've seen. And a lot of my colleagues in Saudi Arabia and in the UAE are astonished to actually realize how much technology has grown in the last few years. Iran, as I said, has got the largest mobile handset population in the Middle East, about 120 million handsets. And recently, which is pretty exciting, the smartphone, because people in Iran are very, very price sensitive, generally speaking. Okay, I need to move. And now they're coming around 200,000, 150,000 tomans. So that means now everybody can now get a smartphone. I feel right now in Iran, we're at a really pivotal point here. It's a tremendous time for investment. Moving forward, let's move forward. There we go. And recently, as of last week or so, now hands-free 3G and 4G is now available to almost everybody. Before Ritel, one of the small networks, had a monopoly on 3G. Now 4G and 3G is now available to the whole of the population. And I think that this is once again pivotal. So things like Uber technology, which is like always on, hundreds of other technologies will now become available, which was not there before. Okay, moving forward. I was just, last week, as I said, in Tehran, something that I'm just so amazed. This is homegrown technology. Due to sanctions, you see a lot of technologies that maybe in the Saudi Arabia or the UAE, they can just buy technology from the West. In Iran, it's homegrown. These are highly intelligent people. We develop it ourselves. And I'm now seeing, for example, one of the most sophisticated integrated transportation, which I'm proud to say, in Tehran right now. You buy these electronic tickets, it's all NFC-based technology, and now you can then use one NFC to get into all the metros, to get on all the buses, and the parking. One universal integrated card, which I think is absolutely brilliant. Just show you what technology is becoming available moving forward. Some of the latest figures I see in Iran right now. Did you know that we have 33,000 ATMs? 4 or 5 years ago, we had hardly anything. Now, we have now got debit cards, 280 million debit cards, which Salman Bank has got a significant part of that market, which I'm very proud of. That means for every Iranian today, they have 3 debit cards out there, which is quite amazing. 2.1 million POS terminals. I think if you take all the other Middle Eastern countries, you still won't reach this level. Okay, moving forward. I'd just like to show you in the last about 10 years, we've worked tremendously, and I've tried to influence the board by putting the latest technology innovation in my bank, which is the Salman Bank. We were one of the first people to bring internet banking. We were one of the first banks. I remember telling the board 4 years ago, we need to invest in this thing called the Android apps. We need to bring out the iOS apps, and we were one of the first people to bring it out. Now it's almost used everywhere. Also, we were innovative in bringing some of the latest approaches to bank. In fact, if you could show this video, I'll be very grateful. Let's go for it. This is some of our new branches. We have over 350 branches. Oh, sorry, 250 branches. I don't know what's happened to the sound. Okay, we try to create now, I think this is as good as anything you get at the Bank of America or Citicorp or Manhattan, a really nice, clean, we will welcome you, give you a cup of tea. Khosh Amadi to Bank Sama, we're working together with you. We direct people to internet services, provide one-to-one connection. So there should be a lovely sound in the background, this happy guy. We also got VIP services. Oh, great.
ما بانک سامان هستیم.
Because I'm really proud that we have innovated, and there are a lot of other banks that are copied. Oh, yeah, no, we can do it as good as anyone. I particularly like, which I feel fantastic, in every new bank of someone, we have a children-friendly area, so your kids can come play while you can do your online transactions or advise properly. Also, online payment is exploded now. You can actually put your bill payments directly onto our laser ATMs, and it will also pay you online or through the mobile services. Okay, so let me just quickly finish why I feel what I've seen in the last 5-6 years in Iran is an amazing opportunity for investment. Hopefully, when sanctions are removed, I think Iran is like the perfect storm, the perfect environment for investment. Let me just quickly go through. Iran, as we talked about, 20th largest economy in the world, highly educated, highly motivated, people who, majority of them, love Western culture, particularly have a lot of friends, relations, individuals living in the West. Innovation and financing is really exploding right now. Nowadays, you're getting Iranians who say, I hardly need to go to the bank anymore, which is absolutely fantastic to hear that. The Iranian currency has plummeted a fair bit, so that means your every dollar now buys tremendous assets. I remember I was one of the judges of the Tehran startup, and there was like 50 companies, and the best and the winning company, the winning prize was $10,000, and they were just so happy for $10,000. That means that you can actually, startups in the Silicon Valley, they expect 100,000, 200,000, $500,000. People are just so hungry, so talented, and I think the opportunities are tremendous to be able to support these people. I think, just to finish up, this makes Iran a fantastic, ideal environment for investment. I'm also part of Mohsen, talked about the startup, the Avotech, the Sarava, and also some of our finance and technology that's really becoming available in Iran, particularly the new government's working very much about e-government. So the opportunities are fantastic. I'm Farshan Nashad, I'm being hassled here, so please keep quiet, shut up. I will finish off here. If you ever want to contact me, I act as a little gateway. All I just want to say, just to finish off here, if my dad and mother was alive today, they'll be so proud of what you guys are doing. Because my dad always said, try to create a wonderful bridge between Iran and the West. And thank you for doing that. We have tremendous opportunity. Great. Well done.
Between me and you, there is a rumor that if you walk 20 feet, less than 20 feet from a Salman Bank, you will be digitized and get in by Farshad. So next time, watch out.